myself, I filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss, I'm paying the cost, I'm in it to win. Yeah. Refuse. Mine, it can't be diffused. If you ain't thinking the same, then we playing by different rules. You can't see the vision, we living at different views. Until we complete the mission, keep getting up, never snooze. I walked a mile in my shoes, had the mind of a fool, chasing diamonds and jewels. Trust me, I was confused. Started minding my business and used my mind as a tool. Ended up finding my purpose and found the time to get to it. They told me I couldn't do it, they told me I couldn't make it. They sold it, could never break it. That's sadly mistaken. I need a piece of the pie, I want it so bad I can taste it. They told me like Toby, keep on running toes, they gon' take them. Refuse to lose, built to win. Applied myself, I filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss, I pay for the cost, I'm winning to win. Yeah. Refuse to lose, I'm built to win. Applied myself, I filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss, I'm paying the cost, I'm in it to win. Yeah. Refuse.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are here on Unfazed with my soul JJ, my boy AJ. We got a great episode for y'all today. We got a little mixture of NBA and NFL. NBA, obviously, it's the playoffs, you know. We got, AJ Lakers, they got swept. So did the 76ers got swept by the Knicks. We got to talk about the Cavaliers still in home court advantage from the Detroit Pistons. They got one win away from Donovan Mitchell's first Eastern Conference Finals. But you know what we really here, man. I mean, y'all see what's going on. Y'all see it. NFL schedule release came out today. Y'all know Eagles Commanders week 1. I mean, we got to talk about the schedules, y'all. I'm excited about it. AJ, how you feeling, man?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good. Like you said it, man. The Lakers, they got swept. OKC got them up out of there. But right on time, the NFL dropped them schedules. And it's like, we right back. We right back in the mix, man. So, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good, man. I'm ready to get the show started for sure, man.
Yeah, it's helping you forget about the sweep. You know what I mean? It's helping you forget about it. I feel you. But let's get right to the sweep while we out there, right? So, look, the Lakers roll up and play OKC. Had a good series against the Houston Rockets. Mm-hmm. And then overachieved in a lot of people's eyes, even though we picked the Lakers. And they go against OKC. And I believe in a lot of people's eyes, it's a dub for the Lakers if they just get one win. I mean, don't even try to win the series. Just get one win. And then what happened? Shout out to my boy Griffey. He said, I don't know why OKC seem like they're unbeatable. They can at least get one win on OKC. And what happened? The Lakers get swept. They put up a good fight, though. So, AJ, I want to know, and the people want to know, what was your reaction? What is your take on the Lakers getting swept by OKC?
So, as I stated before, when the Lakers went down 2-0, I said I didn't think the Lakers would get swept. I even said I think the Lakers might be decent enough to win 2 games in the series. Now, I said both games will have to be in LA because you're not going to win any games in OKC. And I conceded that the Lakers are going to lose the series. But, Joe, I said we needed play from LeBron and we needed play from Austin Reeves. And we needed at least one more guy to follow in order to make this thing a series, make it a game. Game 3, let me pull these numbers up. Game 3, Bron, 19.7 and 19. Not going to get it done. Austin Reeves, 17 points, 5 of 13. Not going to get it done. Now, Rui Hachimura, again, he's been playing well, shooting the ball super effectively, shooting like 50% from 3. It's really crazy. But on the other side of things, OKC was pulling away because AJ Mitchell, bro. Joe, I said, I got to see AJ do it again on the road. I got to see the role players for OKC step into that role on the road for me to be like, all right, the Lakers won't be able to steal at least a game or 2. After game 3, I was done with the series. I ain't going to lie. I'm not going to lie. After game 3, when I saw AJ, go for 28? I was done. After that, I said, I've seen enough. I know the Lakers aren't going to win a game in this series because their role players are going to continue to play well. Their role players are continuing to play confident, even though SGA still hasn't killed us. He's still up to that point. He still hadn't killed us. He still hadn't dominated. He still hadn't really taken over the game. It's the role players that are really killing us right now. And when we need our role players to step up, they aren't, besides Rui Hachimura. And when we need our stars to step up and play big, they really aren't, especially Austin Reeves. And so I must say, on a grand scale of things, I walked away from this series saying to myself as a Lakers fan, there is no way in this world you re-sign Austin Reeves. You cannot re-sign Austin Reeves. I understand. I saw a report that said Luka Doncic really wants Austin Reeves to be and his backcourt mate and all this, that, and the third. Listen, Luka, either you're going to turn into Kawhi Leonard defensively or Austin Reeves going to turn into Kawhi Leonard defensively for that to work. Because we cannot have two guys that cannot defend in the same backcourt if we want to win a championship. We cannot have two cones, two guys that play the classic Ole defense. We can't have that. Ajae, Mitchell, SGA, they attack Austin Reeves all series long. Almost every possession they looked for Austin Reeves and attacked him. And then offensively, he's not Luka. It's one thing if he's scoring the ball offensively, doing this thing consistently. He had a few games in this series that where he played well offensively, but he didn't do it consistent enough for it to mask how bad he was defensively all series long. Like oftentimes Luka can kind of mask how bad he is defensively with his offensive play. And so Bron gave you what he could give you. I thought he emptied the tank in game one. It was very reminiscent to, in my opinion, 2018, where he went up against the Warriors and he threw that first punch. He threw everything he had in that first game. And obviously 2018 Bron is different than 2026 Bron, right? 2018 Bron is 51, like 9-8. This year Bron is like, I give you 27, but you're gonna feel this 27 though. I'm gonna give you a strong 27. But after that, I felt like LeBron really was not the same throughout the series. You really needed to lean on Austin Reeves offensively to give you more and the role players to give you more. And they simply didn't give you enough. And the OKC Thunder defense forced turnovers. They make plays. They never seemed rattled. They never seemed concerned. They always seemed confident. They had a chance. Lakers had a chance to win game 4 late. Bron missed a floater to end the game, which brings it back to Luka. That's why Luka's there, because you need that closer, because Bron is not the closer he once was. And at the end of the day, I mean, they got us up out of there. If you'd have told me that Mitchell would have continued his play from game 1 to game 2 to game 3 and 4, I'd have been like, yeah, we cooked. We are cooked. And that's exactly what he did. So, hey, man, more credit to Oklahoma City Thunder. I'm interested in seeing what they do next round, because I believe the playoffs truly starts for them next round. I think the playoffs truly starts for them next round. But, the Lakers got some work to do this offseason, and it starts with not re-signing Austin Reeves, in my personal opinion. You have to move on and get some 3-and-D guys, some lengthy defenders, some guys that can help you mask Luka, who's going to be a liability defensively. But that's just what you got to do if you're the Lakers.
Yeah, the story of this series was the fourth quarter. So Dylan Brooks said something good. He said that this series is similar to our series when we were in the game the whole game and they just pulled away in the second half / fourth quarter. They outscored y'all by 30 in the fourth quarter in this series. And that was a big thing. You look at game 4, y'all was shooting like 50% from 3. It was crazy. I was lights out. And one thing that the OKC Thunder coach said was the way y'all were playing Shea wasn't sustainable for 4 quarters. And he talked about Shea Gilgeous-Alexander's impact without looking at the numbers, because y'all doubled them literally every play. They didn't take your advice, AJ. They didn't take your advice. Your advice was let SGA cook and worry about everybody else, because one thing about SGA, he is, he can shoot a lot of shots, but he's also an unselfish superstar. He don't care who gets the glory. You see how every press conference, they got that, not every press conference, every post-game interview, they got the whole team right there. He never take credit. He always praising his team. They cheer for each other. You see J-Dub on the sideline going crazy for his teammates, and he hurt. AJ Mitchell going crazy. People like, oh, should they even sign J-Dub? Or should they even keep AJ? And J-Dub still on the sideline cheering his team on. That's what I love about this team. So soon y'all double edge. In the first game, it worked because it kind of worked because he kept, he turned the ball over a lot. But after that, he just dumped it off. Pass, open three. Pass, open dunk by Chet. Pass, open layup. And then he said that defense was not sustainable for 4 quarters because y'all don't have the depth. Also, like OKC does. So it backfired late in the game. So, like I said, the OKC Thunder averaged 33 points a game in the 4th quarter. Y'all averaged 25. OKC Thunder shot 51% from 3 in the 4th quarter. Y'all shot 38% from 3. OKC averaged 2.5 turnovers in the 4th quarter. Y'all averaged 4.5. So that was the game to me for real because the games were close, and then they just pulled away. I had time. You look at it. Y'all had to lead twice in the series at halftime, and then y'all ended it with an L. Go ahead.
If I'm not mistaken, I want to say we had to lead twice going into the 4th. If I'm not mistaken, I think we had to lead twice going. It was only like 1 or 2 points, but we had to lead going into the 4th. So it's like, again, it brings me back to, and I hate to make this excuse because I don't want to use it as an excuse, but it's reality. The Lakers were one of the best teams in the clutch this season. The reason why we were one of the best teams in the clutch this season is because of Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic was either closing games himself or attracting so much of the defensive of attention that he was able to get wide open looks for someone else. LeBron at one point in his career could do the same thing, but he can't no more. If there was a way to stay in the game without LeBron playing and he just plays the 4th, I'd feel great.
Yeah.
LeBron plays quarters 1 through 3, and he's playing high minutes 1 through 3 at that. So by the end of the 4th quarter, come closing time, he barely got the legs. That's where Luka comes into play. And without Luka, that's where Austin Reeves comes into play. One of you guys are going to close this thing out. If you get it to LeBron, it's got to be on that block. It's got to be a backdoor cut because the jumpers ain't really falling. The floaters ain't really falling. And this has been a thing dating back to the Nuggets series a few years ago, back in 2023 and in 2024, where he missed, I think 2024, he missed a wide open tray at the top of the key, and Jamal Murray came down and gamed us. I think 2023, game 2, he missed 4. I think he missed 5 straight threes between the 3rd and the 4th. Right, the Denver Nuggets got back in the game and snatched game 2. Like, that's been the thing I've been saying for the longest. Like, Bron is still great quarters 1 through 3, sometimes in the 4th, but when it comes to money time, he just don't have the legs no more. That's why him and Luka during the season was the perfect match, because it's like Luka gonna give it to you 1 through 4 because he's still young. He can do that. But even if he don't got it them first 3 quarters, you can rely on him come money time. JJ Redick gonna draw up a play to get him open. And again, if he don't get the ball, he's drawing enough attention, right? I'll never forget that play. I forget who we ran it against, but there was one play where the first play, I think it was like 5 seconds left in the game. First play out of the timeout, JJ caught a play that had LeBron start at the top of the key and just cut straight into the lane towards the basket. You throw it up to LeBron, he catches it, tries to finish, but then the ball gets knocked out of bounds, our ball. So he calls another timeout, right? Then he runs a play similar. The very next play, he has LeBron cut to the rim, then he has Luka cut around him. And the defense was so focused on those 2 players. Luke Kennard was wide open. Had enough time to set his sleeve up, catch the ball, and shoot. No contest. Why? That's what I'm speaking to. You needed more of those moments in the crunch. OKC already a well-oiled machine. Our defense already isn't the greatest, so they're gonna get to whatever they really want in that 4th. That's why you need Luka. And so I'm looking at this offseason, and like I said, it's time to make serious moves. If you want to start building around Luka, start building around Luka now. Listen, Luka, we might give AR, if you really want to, we might give him a 1-year deal. We might give him a prove-it deal or something, even though that ain't going to happen. But that's the type of energy I would have if I was the Lakers organization. Like, Luka, I know you want this player, but this is how the team needs to be constructed. We're going to show you how the Mavs look. We're going to show you This is how the team needs to be constructed in order for us to win a championship. This player is not going to get us to that next level unless everyone else in the lineup and everyone else on the roster can defend. And you can hide those two players, but those two players are too pivotal in your lineup to be hidden like that in the defense. And so I don't know, man. I'm sad it happened. I'm also glad it happened because it just highlighted our issues. And then again, ship Aiden to wherever he came from. Ship Aiden to wherever he came from, bro. Like DeAndre Aiden, don't even get me started. Don't even get me started. Now, he was an upgrade from the Jackson Hayes that we had last year and not having a big at all. I will say that. It was nice having the big out there in general. But I mean, bruh, his lack of hustle, his lack of energy, him getting punked down there in the paint, you know, not being able to do anything with anybody really out there defensively. The Lakers got to make some changes this offseason. They just got to make some changes this offseason. So I'm glad that all of these things are brought out. And last but not least, we went through this as soon as the season ended, and I'll move on from the Lakers. But as soon as the season ended, I saw a report a day later that said Luka's changing his diet and his regimen. I don't care no more. We heard this story last year. Slim Luka, MVP, all that stuff was cool. And then when we needed you most, you pulled that hamstring. Now, sometimes that's a freak accident. Sometimes you're not in the proper shape. Sometimes it just happens. But I ain't thinking about your regimen and your eating habits and all of that. Make sure you are, because if you think about it, every single Luka run, he has been banged up. Yeah. Every single one. To the point where he's either not been able to finish the series or he's just limping through the playoffs every single year. There is something to that. There's something to that. Either you need to be in better shape or we need to bring your usage down or something. And it bothers me because he plays so slow. I don't know how he gets so banged up when he plays so slow all the time. I mean, he is physical, but still, it's like
I would say this year, the year he went to the finals and the bubble. I don't think he was hurt when he lost to the Warriors and the Clippers the second time. I don't think he was hurt.
The Clippers the second time, no.
The first time he was, but the other why though? Bro, come on, Morris twins stepped on his ankle.
Yeah, fair. That's fair.
But then also this year, he was hurt in that OKC game, and JJ Redick left him.
Kept him out there. Out there.
So, which I understand, like, but at this point, it's like, bro, we fighting for a championship. Like, take him out, you're down by 30. So that's why I can't look at that with Luka, but he has been dealing with injury a lot since his championship run.
At a certain point, Joe. I mean, we clowned Anthony Davis, we clowned Joel Embiid. You know, players that's always hurt. They get talked about, you know, a lot for, you know, what are they doing in the offseason and why are they always hurt? Luka kind of like he not as hurt as them all the time. But like he has a nice injury report. Like it's a nice rap sheet of years where it's the knee, it's the hamstring, it's the ankle, it's something. It's always the lower extremities too. So it's like at some point, get that together because we need you in the playoffs, bro. We literally could have lost any other player on our team, and I'd have been like, at least we got Luka, and Luka was the one to get hurt, bro. Like, come on, man.
Bro. And y'all could beat anybody with Luka, you know. I do want to respond to this comment right here. Shout out to you, Baseball 23, BP. He said, that's the problem with Luka. He runs the organization. In my opinion, that'll be tough to win with players he wants. See, I think the mark of a great GM is don't listen to your best player.
Yeah.
You know, so unless you're LeBron, y'all like he kind of like a good GM. But like, yeah, he screaming out one Austin Reeves, but like, let's be real. I mean, he's a defensive liability. One thing about Kyrie Irving, he wasn't known to be a great defender or nothing like that, but he would play some defense. He wasn't a liability on defense. I will say that. So
100%.
People forget that he was like a lot of time he was guarding Steph when they was going against the Warriors. So
you wasn't just attacking Kyrie 24/7.
And then on top of that, the offensive weapon Kyrie is like light years above Austin Reeves. Come on, let's be real. Like, I'm sorry. Yes. So what Austin Reeves brings to the table ain't nothing compared to Kyrie Irving. And especially in the playoffs, like you accurately highlighted, Kyrie Irving is a complete opposite. So I don't think I think the Lakers are when they say build a team around Luka that's similar. They looking for like some 7-footers he can throw lobs to and defenders. That's what Luka need. He need defenders around him that can 3-and-D guys and lob threats. You get on 2 lob threats and 3-and-D guys, Luka gonna be straight. He gonna be straight.
100%. That's why they know what the Lakers know what they need to do. They know what they need to do. Shall we get to our quick takes, Joe, before we move on to the NFL?
Let's get it.
The Knicks, they got the Sixers up out of there in 4, man. What's your thoughts on the Knicks right now, real quick?
I mean, the Knicks, I feel like I know you mentioned that they're the hottest team. That's a good argument because OKC, they win in these close games where the Knicks are blowing teams out. So the Knicks are, I would say they got hot at the right time. And I would say I'm more disappointed in Philly than I'm more like excited about New York because Philly, I feel like we mentioned last episode, I feel like they emotionally gave it their all against the Celtics. And that was their season. I don't know if you saw what Joel Embiid said. He said, I know we got swept by New York, but this was a successful season. I was like, what? Some things you got to keep to yourself, bro.
Yeah, bro. Keep that one to yourself, bro. Keep that one to yourself.
New York is dangerous. So I know a lot of people are saying whoever's coming out the West is winning, but you gotta keep an eye on New York. New York is a threat, and look at their roster; they have a really good team. So, and Jalen Brunson, man, he's playing at a playoff level like he always has. So shout out to them.
My quick thoughts on the Knicks. I've been waiting to say this. 126 to 97. 114 to 98, 140 to 89, 137 to 98, 108 to 94, 144 to 114. I don't care what happens in that Cavs and Pistons series. They don't stand a chance against this New York Knicks team. Pencil them in for the finals. Spoiler alert. Nobody in the East got nothing for the Knicks. In order to beat the Knicks, you're going to have to be San Antonio. You're going to have to be OKC. I'm sorry to spoil it for y'all people. They're going to breeze through whoever they play next. And I don't care if it's the Pistons, and I kind of hope it's the Pistons because they get to kind of get over that hurdle because the Pistons was beating up on them all season long. But the way the Pistons been looking in this playoffs, and we're going to get to them in a quick second, the way the Pistons been looking in this playoffs, solid team, suspect. The Knicks, the way they shooting, the boys just shot 58% from the 3 in a game 4 in Philly, where their fans took over the building. This is in Philadelphia. Their fans took over the building. Now, we know that ain't happening at the link. we know that ain't going down at the link. I just want to point that out. I heard Josh Hart come out and say, I thought Philly was a sports town. Hey, go to an Eagles game. Go to an Eagles game. You gonna see.
Yeah, Commander fan.
Yeah. Well, shit. That's why he said. But he know. You might say that about the Sixers, but go to the Eagles game. Think y'all gonna take over like that? Please. I don't care if the Eagles 0-20. You ain't taking over the link. I just put that out there. But I say all that to say, in regards to the Knicks, nobody messing with the Knicks in the East. Not the Cavs, not the Pistons. Nobody messing with the Knicks. And they keep playing like this, Joe. Their offense is ridiculously unlike. They putting up 144. They putting up 144 in the playoffs, Joe. 144. Like I said, 141, 144, 137. Like they bruh. 126. Nobody messing with the Knicks in the playoffs in the East, and now remember, and I'm proud of myself, Joe, because I called this before the playoffs started. I said I called this before the season started that the Knicks will go to the finals. During the season, I was a little like, I don't know, but they looking shaky. But then before the playoffs started, I was like, I'm not jumping off that bandwagon. I'm gonna take this series by series. Now the Knicks looking good, man. The Knicks looking good, and last thing I'm gonna say, real quick. Is this. I think the best outcome for the East or for the West is either the Spurs or OKC with Jalen Williams. If they see OKC without Jalen Williams, I think they take OKC out too. I think they do.
Ooh,
I think they do, bro.
We have a spicy finals then.
I think they do, bro.
Okay,
I think they're going to need J. First off, I think they're gonna need J-Dub next round. I think they're gonna need them next round. Let's be clear, because the Lakers and the Suns are not San Antonio or the Wolves, especially on the defensive side of the ball. You're gonna need your dogs out there. You're gonna need to be healthy taking on them two teams, because they not guarding them guys the same way the Lakers and the Suns guarded them. So
I mean, the Lakers better than Portland. I mean, Portland gave them some trouble. I mean, I'm just saying, you know. I'm just saying, we're gonna do it like that.
First playoff series, though. You know what I mean? It had to get in the rhythm. It had to get in the rhythm. Yeah, but you see him now, though. You see Wemby now, though. I'm just saying.
I'm with bro. Hey, real quick, look at this comment. He's funny. He said, I almost called a Charles at the Eagles game. Y'all different. Y'all different.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, look. Hey. Hold on. Shout out to my boy right here. Shout out to Roger. Yes, sir.
Boom.
Yes, sir. But no, I don't know, AJ. Like, I can't, like, we now we need that matchup. And now we need that matchup because I know where you at. Because J-Dub, for real though, if you don't come back, J-Dub, I don't matter. The OKC winning all to me. I don't think you need J-Dub. It's gonna be, you know what I mean. So
against them two teams, you know, we're gonna see though. We're gonna see.
We'll get to it. All right. So look, shout out to my boy Carl, man. The Cavaliers stole game 5 in Detroit, man. They were down by like 8 points with like 2 minutes left, and they came back and won in overtime.
Yeah.
So AJ, what are your quick thoughts on the Cavs taking that 3-2 lead over the Pistons?
Well, my quick thoughts, I got to be honest with you. I want to give a shout out to James Harden.
Okay.
I want to give a shout out to James Harden. I've been one that's super critical of James Harden over the last couple of years come postseason time. I knew he would play better in Cleveland. So the game, I think it was game 3, he dropped like 18, 19 or something like that. I kind of expected, like, okay, Harden going to give you more at home. Then obviously Donovan Mitchell goes off for like 40, 43 in game 4. It's like, okay. But then when the series is back kind of up for grabs and now it's swinging back, all right, the Pistons still got home court advantage. James Harden give you a 30-piece, right? So it wasn't the most efficient 30-piece, but the part I liked about it, he got to the free throw line, right? And he was aggressive. He was actively hunting for his shot. He was actively hunting to be involved in the offense. So I'll give him – now he missed a couple free throws late. But at the end of the day, he stepped up to the plate in a way that you would expect a scorer like him to step up. And so that's my immediate thought. Detroit, again, they are who we've been saying they have been come postseason time. Remember I told you, Jalen Duran. I said after games 1 and 2, he looked good. I said, just wait on it. We're gonna see how he look on the road. On the road, he looking back to how he was looking in that Magic series. And now it looked like Cade Cunningham out there by himself just dropped 39 and took an L because nobody else could follow. Like that's the Pistons at this point. They are so inconsistent. Now, would I be shocked if Harden fold in game 6, or even if Donovan Mitchell don't play well in game 6 and they push it to 7 and even win this series? I wouldn't be shocked because the Pistons have shown me that's kind of who they are this postseason, right? They got a never say die type mindset. But this my overall take, shout out to Harden, and this doesn't really shock me. We called this. We said the Cavs weren't in trouble. And to look up now and see the Cavs up 3-2, it's not that shocking to me. It's not that shocking to me.
James Harden is a difference maker in this whole series, like you said. Like James Harden in the first 2 games, AJ, he averaged 16 points a game. First 2 games, he was 1 for 11 from the field. He had 10 total assists and 11 total turnovers. So that's not gonna cut it. But then in the last 3 games, this 3-game win streak they're on, averaging 24 points a game, shooting 42% from 3, 8 assists a game, 3.5 turnovers. So James Harden is looking like regular season James Harden right now. It's a secondary option. And Donovan Mitchell is being more aggressive into the game. I know game 1, he was not aggressive. Game 2, he was aggressive, but they still lost. Game 3, he was Mitchell, dropped 30. And then game 4, he went crazy and had 40 in the second half. And overtime yesterday, he had 7 points. So this is what I envision with the Cavaliers. James Harden being a bigger, a more reliable person than Darius Garland. And he don't have to carry a big load because I keep calling Smitty. Donovan Mitchell is going to show up. So that's what happened. But Jalen Duren, like you said. You said it. Joe, he at home. I got to see him on the road. In the first 2 games, Jalen Duren had 11 points. I got it right here. He had 11 points. He had double-double basically in the first 2 games. No, game 2, he only had 8 points. I'm sorry. So, what happened to my stuff? Oh, here we go. All right, Jalen Duren in the first 2 games. First game, he had 11 and 12, 8 and 10. Okay, now double-double, but close enough. Last 3 games, 11 and 4, 8 and 2, 9 and 5. This big, strong dude getting 2 rebounds the whole game, AJ?
Yeah, bro.
Are we serious? Now, his minutes have been cut down. He had 33 minutes, 35 minutes, then 29, 27, 25. They're slowly decreasing. Rightfully so. So he is the missing piece for them. Like, he has to step up. Remember, I was trying to tell you, AJ, he an all-star. I'm like, bro, he only an all-star because he's the second best player on the best team in the East.
You did.
But he did have the numbers. He was averaging like basically 20 and 10. So,
it's like, what happened? What happened to that, Joe?
Yeah, like,
what happened to that, bro? You can't give him 20. You can't give him nothing.
But when you watch, and it's crazy because he was scoring without K. But I feel like in the playoffs, he's only scoring over K's assists. Like if it's not an offensive rebound, a putback, or a K dump off. If it ain't one of those 2 things, he's not scoring. Yeah, which is crazy. Yeah.
Yep. I agree.
Trash.
All right, man. Joe, you know what time it is, man. You know what time it is, man. Full disclosure, I haven't actually taken time. I've been glancing at the schedule. I wanted to give like a raw, full reaction to me really like truly looking at the schedule. I was waiting for the show. But I've been seeing like little stuff here and on social media. I've been glancing, okay, we play this team on that day. We play this team on that day. So as you put the schedules up on the screen, this is going to be my first time really like going game by game, really, really looking to see like what we looking at. We looking at 14-3, 15-2, 13-4. What we looking at? You know what I'm saying? What we looking like? You know what I mean? What I do know for sure is we got them Commanders week 1, man. So let's get to it. Should we start with the Bird schedule? How we feeling about that? Should we start with the Commander schedule? What should we?
We start Commanders, you know what I mean? Y'all had a better record last year, you know what I mean? Do what it is. It is what it is, you know.
Let's do that.
It's all good, you know. Throw it up there real quick.
Okay. Now, I haven't looked at y'all schedule too, so
looking pretty nice. I like it. Did you know we got 3 Monday night football games this year?
That's
3.
Crazy.
I think we got the most in NFL. The most. It was funny. Shout out to my boy Chris. Shout out to my boy Chris. He was in the chat earlier today. He said, hold on. Y'all telling me the most electrifying play in the NFL only get 1 Monday night game? I said, what you talking about? He got 3. What you talking about? He got 3 games. What you talking about? The NFL knows what's up. AJ, I'm going to give you a stat. I don't know if you know this. First of all, we addressed the defense all season.
Yeah.
All season. I'm going to give you a stat. Did you know when the Commanders only allowed 24 less points, Jaden Daniels is 12-0? I don't know if you knew that. 12-0 when we allowed 24 less points. So if my man had a Philly jersey on, y'all going back to back. That's basically what they're saying. I mean, how much the 49ers score when they beat y'all? Was it 24?
I don't think it was 24. I think
I
don't think it was 24. I know we only scored 19, so there's that.
I think they actually had 24. I think it was 24-19.
It might have been.
But yeah, all I'm saying is my man 12-0 when they score when they don't allow more than 24 points.
They had 23, so I guess that's a dub.
That's a dub, bro. Bro, that's when I saw that stat, I was mind blown. I was like, bro, It's a defense. And we 100% address the defense this offseason. So I am so excited about this year. And then this is funny. I posted on IG and it was funny. Somebody said that we got the chance to have the most craziest wide receiver trio. with Terry McLaurin, Stephon Diggs, and Brandon Ayuk. And I said, listen, we might go from the oldest front seven to the oldest wide receiver core. but look, I'll take it. But look at the schedule real quick. I'm not gonna be long. We got Philly week 1. Love it. I love it. You know, my boy Kev don't love it. I know Kev probably in the chat since. I'm probably in the comment. There you go, my boy Kev. What's up, Kev? Kev said he don't like week 1. I know Kev was talking to Mark. I'm right here. We gonna put something on it, Kev. What's up? I'm with it. Don't talk to Mark, talk to me. What's up?
Hey, and I'm right here in front of you, Joe. What's happening? What's going on? What's going on? Don't talk around me now. Hello. What we doing? Hello.
Hey.
Hello now.
Hey, you know what? I know we're gonna talk about this when the time comes. We can put something on it, but we could do it right, but live
right
online. You know, we can do it then.
Yeah, for sure,
but I'm with it though. What's up? I'm with it though. But anyways, Mark came to. Oh my bad, Mark came to you. Okay, but we got back to back. Hold on. First off, what I do like about this year versus last year, I hated how we played y'all twice in the last 3 weeks. That was stupid.
Yeah, me too.
I don't think they should ever do that to anybody in the division. That makes no sense. You want to have both of the games spread out so you can get 2 different teams.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we got y'all week 1 and we got Cowboy back to back.
Mm-hmm.
We got the Seahawks. It's kind of my first time really seeing a full schedule too, AJ.
Yeah, that's okay, what I'm saying. It's a raw reaction.
Okay, it's actually a tough schedule.
It's I'm looking at it. It's a little stiff. It's a little stiff.
Dang,
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Cowboys, Seahawks, Daniel Jones. Jane Daniels undefeated against. Is he undefeated? Yeah, he 2-0 against Daniel Jones. 2-0. Speaking of Daniel Jones, Jackson Dart, you're done, son.
Be back by that time. Is he healthy?
Oh, you're right. We got Daniel Jones and the Giants. That's ironic. Then we got 3 division games in the first 5 weeks. That's crazy.
Yeah. Bro.
Hey, Dave, Monday night. Me and Dave got a hoodie on it. Dave, hope y'all healthy. Anyways,
you know how that go.
And then we get. I can't be talking evil. We was her last year. All right, we got the Eagles after the bye week. Okay, I like that because we had y'all after y'all bye week on Jane Daniels' rookie season. I think we played y'all Thursday night after y'all bye week.
Yeah,
which is wild. And that was the week after Jaden Daniels got hurt. So yeah, this is why it's gonna be the other way around. Then we got the Rams. Jeez, a tough schedule. We got the Giants. Then we got the Bengals Monday night. They trying to get back. That was Jaden Daniels coming out party.
Yeah,
you know, and they went. Then the Bengals they got what's the name? Who did they trade for? They just traded for the
Bengals.
Dexter Lawrence.
Dexter Lawrence. Yeah.
So they got Dexter Lawrence, but they got rid of Trey Hendrickson, so they don't have an edge. They gonna get spanked, boy. Then we got the Cardinals. They quarterback situation is iffy. And then we got the Titans. Oh yeah, the Titans. Cam Ward. I don't know how the Titans would look, but you know we got our little thing going on with the Titans and Giants. I said the Titans would be a better team than the Giants.
The Titans got Cornell Tate in the draft too.
Yeah, Cornell Tate. You know they got Robert Saleh as a head coach, so their defense should be much better this year. And they got Brian Daboll as an offensive coordinator too. And then we got the Texans. We all know about that defense, but they got CJ Stroud. So as long as that defense is not averaging more than 25, we should be straight. Right?
No bounce back season for CJ Stroud.
I don't know, man. I mean, bounce back season. I mean, he hasn't been good since year 1.
Yeah, fair.
You know what I mean?
Fair.
So I don't know what to expect. I don't know what's going on with him. Ever since he been hanging out with Michael Parsons, and he said what he said to Caleb Williams. And he pulled up with Amber Rose. He ain't been the same.
Yeah.
And then we got the Falcons. Now the Falcons, I got some beef with because Bijan Robinson was talking crazy last year.
Yeah, he
talking about how he bet that we're gonna beat us by 20 points, and they beat us by 14, but we ain't had Jaden Daniels, we had Marcus Mariota. So we played on Monday night. Last time we played on Monday night with Jaden Daniels was that incredible game when he scored that game-winning touchdown in overtime. Then we got the Vikings. This is interesting because our defensive coordinator came from Minnesota. That's very interesting right there. Then we got Jacksonville to be ended with the Cowboys. So I mean the schedule is pretty. It's not easy. It's a pretty tough schedule, but you know, for like I always go back to 2 years ago with y'all had a tough schedule. Y'all won a Super Bowl. You know, so if you're a good team, it don't matter what the schedule look like.
I mean, you can't compare everybody to the Birds though. You say everybody, not the Birds. I'm just saying everybody not out here flying. You know what I mean? Everybody, you know what I mean? Everybody don't survive under them type of circumstances. I'm just saying. You know what I mean?
I get y'all props. You know, y'all, since 2000, the Eagles been pretty good. You know,
hey man, the most successful team over the last decade is Philadelphia Eagles, bro. Outside of the Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh, I say the Chiefs.
Outside of the Chiefs, it goes the Chiefs. It go the Chiefs, the Bills, and then the Eagles. The Chiefs, obviously, they got the rings and the wins. The Bills are number 2, but the Bills don't have any rings. We got the rings, and we got a winning percentage that's slightly below the Chiefs and the Bills. So,
and y'all right there, team that beat the Chiefs and won a Super Bowl, I think.
Yep.
Outside of Brady,
right. Outside of Brady.
Shout out to y'all though, you know what I mean? Like y'all. I mean, I give y'all respect, you know what I mean? But I mean, it's a new season.
Yeah, it is. Hey, it's a new season. Before we go to the Eagles schedule, I just want to say in general, I'm excited. I think I was excited last year for the division, and I wish Jaden was healthy so we could see how the division would have unfolded a little bit more, because Jackson Dart kind of started to come into his own. Obviously, Dak had the season that he had. The offense was humming. The Eagles ended up winning the division, but the Commanders could have been right there if Jaden didn't get hurt. Like Jaden's injuries kind of slowed y'all up quite a bit. So this year, all things considered, hopefully everybody stay healthy. I think the Cowboys still offensively going to be talented. We'll see what happens with Pickens. Y'all obviously improved on the defensive side of the ball with the draft and stuff like that, picking up guys. Like I said, if Jaden stay healthy, y'all are a team to be reckoned with. And then I'm not sleep on the Giants, bro.
Yeah,
I'm not sleep on the Giants. The Giants had a really good draft, and I'm still high. I was high on Jackson Dart draft day. I got even higher on him when he blew us out.
Yeah,
in I believe that game was in New York, and I'm still high on him now. So, you get Malik Neighbors back, it could get dangerous over there too. And I love the fact that the Cowboys play the Giants week 1 the same way we play y'all week 1. So. Yeah,
it's crazy. It's crazy because last year we played the Chargers and Jaden Daniels looked really good, bro. Like we played the Chargers, and then we played the Bears. He looked good, but he had those 2 turnovers. He had that fumble at the end of the game, and then after that we played the Cowboys, and all of our receivers were hurt, and then he got hurt. So like we were just dealing with injuries.
Has he beat the Cowboys yet?
Has he?
I don't think he's beaten the Cowboys yet.
When we beat the Cowboys, he didn't play the second half.
Dang.
Yeah, the Cowboys played tough. But hey, Clutch with Chucky. What team you like?
I think he might be a. Oh yeah, no. He not. It don't seem like he a Commanders fan.
I don't know what I don't know what he is. Not with that secondary, Joe. Y'all in secondary is still. But I'm not going to say that, because if you're not getting on pressure on it.
Oh, he a Falcons fan. That's perfect. That's perfect, Joe. That's perfect. ATL in the building.
I need you to pull up, man. Come on, we play y'all where? We play y'all at home. Let's get it. Monday night. No, it's not Monday night. It's 1 p.m. I thought it was Monday night because it was it's yellow. But yeah, we play out 1 p.m. week 15. I mean, by then I might. We got quarterback.
Is it still Penix?
Is it? They got Penix still? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know who their quarterback is. I know they got the Browns. I can't think of his name right now. Coach. They got him now.
As a head coach?
Yeah, I forgot.
Kevin
Stefanski.
Yes, yeah.
But they got Bijan. Bijan tough, but our front seven is gonna be nice this year.
Bijan, Drake London.
Yeah, Drake. Yeah, but our front seven is gonna be better, Kev. You know what I mean? So you know how you come on. It's as Bradbury how it look when you get pressure on the quarterback. You become all pro. So that's all I gotta say. You know,
they picked up Tua. I forgot.
They got
Tua. They picked up Tua, bro. Oh man,
you got 2 injury-prone quarterbacks. God,
that's ugly.
All right, we can move to Philly.
You want to throw a record prediction out there, or you want to say that for later?
Record prediction. You know, I mean, obviously this is on pen and pencil. I'm gonna throw something out there. I'm gonna throw something out there. So I'm gonna give my L's. I'm gonna say split with Dallas, split with Philly. I'm gonna say This is a drop in the hat. I'm gonna say we lose to Minnesota. Like a random to Minnesota. Let's say we lose to. Let's say we lose to the 49ers.
Okay.
I'm just giving you like random losses, right?
Yeah,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I would say either the Seahawks or the Rams. So right now, 5 losses.
You got about a 12-5, 11-6 type season right now.
Yeah, like 12-5. Yeah, 12-5.
Okay.
Nice. Yeah.
That's not bad.
I think we're gonna bounce back, bro. We're gonna bounce back this year.
I feel that.
You know, I will be like Blaze and say 17-0, but I ain't go that crazy.
Yeah, I feel that. I get it. I definitely get it.
12-6. You guys losing the first round of playoffs?
You said what?
No, he said I got them going 12-6.
Oh, right. You say you got them losing the first round of the playoffs. All right. Bird schedule. You know what I mean? The defending NFC East champion schedule. I can't say defending Super Bowl champs no more. You know what I mean? But I can still say defending division champs. You know what I mean? Because we still got that. Let's see. Like I said, it's my first time really looking at it myself. I like how our schedule is set up, in all honesty. They say I did see a report that said we got the 7th easiest schedule in the league this year. So I take that because the last few years our schedule been tough. Last year, mind you, we had no back-to-back home games. We had no back-to-back home games, bro. And so
I think that's fooling you because our record last year.
Meaning like probably Dallas too. The division, honestly.
Yeah.
The division kind of brings it. If we're being honest, the division kind of bring it down a little bit. There's an Eagles streamer out there, Eagles content creator out there, named LB. And he cracked a joke on the stream the other day that was hilarious. He like, y'all keep talking about our schedule easy. It's easy because of y'all. We play y'all 6 times. I was cracking up like, yeah, that is true. That's true. That's probably why it's looking like that. We do play the division 6 times. But all right. So I'm looking at this schedule, man. First thing I want to say before I even dive deep into the schedule. The Eagles, Jalen Hurts, I think Devontae Smith, they have heard all of the talk. One thing I love is that Devontae Smith, this has gone really under the radar. While all of this stuff is happening with Ajae Brown, I don't know if I've seen Jalen Hurts in a photo without Devontae Smith. Like him and Devontae Smith been attached at the hip. Like they've been going everywhere together, doing everything, going to all the events together, going to the flag football game together, meeting with Tom Brady, doing the I think the biking for autism event that they do every year. He's biking right next to Devontae Smith. Like they are kicking it a lot this offseason, and I think that's intentional. Devontae Smith isn't one to do a lot of talking. He's one to just let his actions do the talking. And I feel as though his actions this offseason say, like, hey, I'm riding with my guy. I don't care what y'all talking about. I don't care what's said. I'm riding with my guy. And there was a report that came out and said that Devontae Smith don't really care about numbers. Devontae Smith want to win championships. And that's what we need in our number one receiver in a system like this. That's what we need. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm sure Devontae does want he do want to perform well, obviously. But his main priority is to win championships. That's been him his whole career, not only high school, but college, and now into the NFL, into the pros. That's why he was so happy to welcome Ajae Brown to the team and be, the number 2 option, and still, do what he do as long as we winning and we competing for championships. So I love that. I also seen reports that said Jalen Hurts and Sean Mannion have hit it off. They already linking up. They already talking about the offense. They already, on the same page, on one accord, right? With how this offense was to run. So Jalen Hurts seems excited about this offense. The players seem excited about this offense. So I'm expecting this offense to take a step. The defense, we ain't even got to talk about. We ain't even got to talk about the defense, how dominant the defense is. All I got to tell you is we went and signed Reek Woolen. We extended, we picked up player options for Jalen Carter. We extended Jordan Davis, and we still got Vic Fangio. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know. Cooper DeJean's still there. You know what I'm saying? Quinyon Mitchell's still there. Zach Ball. The guys are there. Yeah, I mean, so it's really nothing to worry about. And we picked up bro from Minnesota, blanking on his name right now. So it's
Oh
really
yeah,
nothing to.
yeah.
It's really nothing to worry about defensively. So I'm looking at the schedule. I'm very excited about what's to come. I do think I said this last year. I'll say it again. I know it's not a popular take, but it's my personal take. I do not like week one divisional games. Yeah, Jonathan Gennard. Thank you for that, Kevo. I do not like division one or week one divisional games. I've never been a fan of it because week one is always weird. I do want to play a division rival. I do want to play the division early in the schedule. Don't get me wrong. I think we played Dallas at the perfect time. Week 3, first game, 2 in the books already. You kind of already got a rhythm. If guys go out there and get hurt week 1, I mean, what can you say? Week 2, what can you say? You was just destined to get hurt, I guess, early. But that week 1 game is always so weird. It's always, I mean, we saw last year against Dallas. The weather was bad, knocked out the electricity. All kind of like, I mean, it's like, yo, like, it's just week 1 is always just weird. But Kev did bring up an interesting point. Number 1, we at home, and we don't lose week 1. It just don't happen. In the Nick Sirianni era, dating back to 2021, when Jalen Hurts start taking over at quarterback, the Philadelphia Eagles are, I think, 4 or 5-0. You know what I mean? And we at the crib. You know what I mean? So I think it's gonna be a competitive game with y'all, though. I do think it's gonna be a competitive game because I expect Jaden Daniels to be hungry this year, coming off the season they just had. So I think it's gonna be very competitive. We're gonna have our hands full, but I also think Jay Hurts all the talk. I think my dog gonna be hungry. So I got that as a win for us early in the schedule. We play the Rams. The Rams got to show me that they can beat us before I just pencil them in for a win over us at any time, especially at the link. Just want to point that out. So that should be a good one, but I got us winning that one. That Dallas game, I always have us splitting with Dallas every year because that's just kind of what happens. Dallas at home, we normally beat Dallas. On the road, we normally lose. It sucks that we play Dallas, if I'm not mistaken, on Thanksgiving on the road. Yeah. That kind of sucks. It's like, dang, we played them on the road on Thanksgiving. I don't like that.
My Thanksgiving game.
Yeah. I don't like that, but we'll see where both teams are around that time. I'm not worried about the Cardinals, and I'm not worried about the Texans either, especially if that game is on at home. Now, if that game is on the road, I feel differently about that game because that defense, and now you're on the road, I feel differently about the Texans. But I think our defense will fluster the mess out of CJ Stroud. Vic Fangio will have him in the box. Not too worried about it. I think the Titans might be a surprise team this year. I think Ward is going to be solid. I think Tate is going to be solid. But I think it's too early for them to say they're going to beat us, I think. Jacksonville is a tricky game. That might be the first game. I think that game is in London.
Yeah, and they play well. And
that might be the first L I might predict. I'm not concreting this, but that might be the first game I say we might drop. I like what I saw to Jacksonville last year. I like what I see out of Trevor Lawrence. He hasn't really killed us in the games that he's played us. He's played okay. He's played decent. But that's a tricky one. We got y'all right after that. We got y'all, if I'm not mistaken.
No. It's the Jaguars and the Panthers.
Oh, okay. I'm looking at it. I'm going the wrong way. Okay. So I'm like going the wrong. Oh, snap. Okay. So we got the Commanders first. I'm going down this way. We got Commanders first. Then we got the Titans. Oh, this is setting up nice, bro. We got like I said, we get the win against y'all. We beat the Titans. The Bears, that's going to be a tricky one. But I think we get our get back against the Bears, bro. I think we get our get back against the Bears.
That's Monday night.
That's Monday night. It's in Chicago. As well as the Bears played last year, I'm interested in seeing if they could duplicate that success this upcoming year. I think they will be decent. I'm just interested to see if they could duplicate that type of magic that they had. A lot of magic last. They reminded me a lot of the Commanders last season. They had a lot of the Commanders when they went to the playoffs and went on that run. They had a lot of magic behind them last season. So I'm interested in seeing if they could duplicate that. That defense forced a lot of turnovers.
Yeah, they did.
And so I think they led the league in forced turnovers, if I'm not mistaken. That's how they was able to, win some games. So that should be interesting there. I got us winning that game, though, honestly. I already said what I said about the Rams. Like I said, I think I'm going to stick with the Jacksonville Jaguars. If I had to pencil something in as of now, that would be the first loss I would have. I like the fact that we kind of get, in my opinion, and I don't want to disrespect the Commanders because they did give us a run the year that we played them in the Super, or played them the year that we went to the Super Bowl. We played them and they gave us a run for our money. But in Philly, I think we kind of get them up out of there and get ready to see Dallas Monday night. I think again at the crib. I like how these games setting up at the crib, bro. Like I think our toughest opponents we have at home this year. Because San Fran is tough for us. I like
San Fran on the road.
Yeah, well, yeah. Okay, that's what I'm saying. San Fran is tough for us, but because I'm saying like for the most part, there's a few teams that we play on the road that are really tough opponents. But for the most part, like when I look at it, the Bears, okay, and I do have us possibly losing to Jacksonville. You got the division, but then you got the Titans, you got the Cardinals. And you got, again, the division with the Giants. I like a lot of our stiff opponents from, obviously, we got some of the division at home, but we got the Rams at home. We got the Colts at home. We got Seattle at home. Our schedule ain't that bad, Joe.
No, it's not.
It's not that bad at all, bro.
I think the tough part of your schedule is like the middle of your schedule. It gets like, well, I don't know. It's like spread out. But I didn't realize we play Sunday night. I didn't know that. Week 8.
Yep. My bad, y'all. I'm super scatterbrained because, like I said, this is my first time fully looking at this to the people that's watching.
Dang, both of your Cowboys games are primetime, by the way. Y'all play the Cowboys Monday night and Thanksgiving.
Yeah, man. Looking at this, man, I really think that this is if the Eagles play like if the Eagles offense plays how I anticipate them playing, I got no concerns about the defense so long as the defense stays healthy. I can't anticipate us losing more than 4 games on this schedule. If I had to pick some games, I'd say the Jacksonville game on the road. I'd probably say we split with Dallas. So that's 2 losses. Where do we play y'all? I think we get y'all week 1. I can see if Jaden's healthy Sunday night, I can see a split with y'all as well.
We are home. Woo.
So that's 3. And then I don't think we lose to San Fran this year. I think we get them back. You always drop a weird one. It's gonna be a weird one in here somewhere. If I had to guess,
now y'all at home against the Panthers.
Yeah, it's tough. I don't know.
On your away games are either
14-3. I might go 14-3.
I feel like a lot of y'all easy games on the road.
Yeah,
like
that's what I was saying.
Yeah, like I got the Tigers on the road. I got the Cardinals on the road.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Jaguars hit or miss, like you said, but they're on the road.
That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. It feels like our tougher opponents, the way the schedule breaks down, we play them at home, and the easier opponents we play on the road. That's what it feels like.
Except for the 49ers, bro.
Except for the 49ers.
And
you do have the 49ers. You do have the 49ers, the Jags, and the Bears. You do have those 3 games. But I think we beat the Bears, and I think we beat San Fran. Like I said, Jacksonville, Washington, Dallas, that's 3. And I think we drop at least 1 at home. If I had to guess a game, we drop at home.
Kevin's saying the Panthers would be tough. They played y'all tough before.
They did, but I think we see him. I think we see him coming now, though. I think before, like we looked over them, and I don't think we do that this year, given the run that they gave us last year, or that year in 2024. If I'm being honest, I think that other loss will be like
Seahawks,
maybe Seattle. Yeah, maybe Seattle. Maybe it's tough. It's tough though, because Seattle. I gotta see their run game, and I gotta see their secondary without Reek. It's tough. I'd say 13-4. Because it's another loss in there somewhere I can't see right now.
I don't know that the Jaguars are gonna be weird because that's like, bro, them games be weird, bro.
They do be weird,
and it's never a blowout. It's always a close game. Like, no matter what the opponent is, it's a 9:30 game in the morning.
Yep.
And then the Jaguars, that's like another home game for them. They always play these international games. So like that could be a game y'all could, and that'll be right after y'all play the Rams. And that Rams is gonna be an emotional game, bro. Like and you gotta turn around the next week and play at 9:30 in the morning.
Yeah, that's true.
You
That
know,
could
so I can see that Jazz game being an L too, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I can see that. But all in all, man, I like how this set up. I really do. We handle our business. We gonna be we right there again. We right there again.
I don't know what to expect from y'all. I gotta see how y'all will look in this new offense.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we both have new coordinators, you know, so it's gonna be. I'm excited. That's what I hate about this NFL schedule release. It's like getting you excited for no reason because you can't watch.
You still gotta wait. You still gotta wait months. You still gotta wait till September for these games, bro.
Not even training camp yet. Like God,
right? We gotta wait till September for these games, bro.
And the NFL is smart, man. So I know they're smart.
They keep you in they keep themselves in conversation. That's for sure.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward, man. Okay. So how many losses you said?
I got at least 4. I got 4 losses.
Okay.
I got 4 losses. Like I said, I got the Jacksonville game. I got a splitting with y'all. I got a splitting with the Cowboys. That's 3 losses. And then this Seattle, that Saturday game. I can see that going sideways.
That's a weird time.
Mm-hmm. I can see that game going a little sideways. Even though I do think they'll be up for that game because they are the defending champs.
It'll be
actually. You know what? I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say that 4th loss. I think that 4th loss is gonna be the Texans. I'm gonna say that. I think the 4th loss gonna be the Texans.
Then they got them back to back.
Mm-hmm.
And then 49ers. Jeez, that's a nice 3-game stretch for y'all right there, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know the 49ers are like ready. They just prepared, ready team.
But like I said, I love the fact that we got a coordinator that is, for all intents and purposes, it sounds like he's gonna be a little bit more unpredictable. And so the same 49ers team that they've been playing, or the same Eagles team that the 49ers been playing over the last couple of years, ain't gonna be the same team that they're gonna play this year. And that's the same for everybody that we see. That's the beauty in it feels as though we're gonna have a brand new system. And even now, without Ajae Brown, that adds to the unpredictability. Given that we trade Ajae, it adds to the unpredictability of what the offense is going to bring. Like, you don't know how they're going to play, because I foresee, obviously, Devontae being the number 1, and I foresee Saquon being back to Saquon, probably not 2,000 yards. I don't see that again. But I can see Saquon getting another 13, 14, 1,500 yards rushing. I can see that. But I really, and maybe this is just wishful thinking from a rookie, but everything I'm saying about Mekhi Lemon, oh man, I think he gonna be a focal point in this offense, bro. I think he gonna be a special piece for this offense, bro. So I think we in for a great bounce back season. And I want to say, matter of fact, while we are here, I want to say this right now before we close the show out. I seen Chris. I didn't address this at the time. I just did the little meme where you walk in and you walk out. But I do want to address this.
Okay.
I saw Chris and I've seen some others talk about how Jalen Hurts gonna struggle now because he ain't got Ajae Brown. He ain't the only one. I've seen others bring that up. Well, Ajae Brown leave, Jalen Hurts gonna look like this, that, and the third. Right? The Eagles ain't gonna be the same without Ajae Brown, blah, 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 right? And my first question is this: if we this super team that everybody claiming that we are, how are we not still great without one player? He's one player. He's a great player. Don't get me wrong. He's a great player. But if we are what y'all saying that we have been, and Jalen Hurts benefits from everybody around him, he still got 2-6. He still got 6. He still got a great defense. He still got a great offensive line. So what are y'all expecting? That's number 1. And number 2, I'm going to ask this question again because I asked it to Vaughn. I don't think he ever responded.
Uh-oh.
And this was before the draft. I said, what happens when Ajae Brown gets traded, right? You go and draft the receiver. And I called it. You go and draft the receiver that ends up being like that. Devontae Smith steps into that number 1 role. Saquon Barkley continues to do what he does. The defense does what they do, and Jalen Hurts balls. Are we gonna say then Jalen Hurts is like that because he's able to do it without Ajae Brown? Or are we then gonna say, well, He still got Devontae, and he still got. He went out and drafted Mekhi Lemon, one of the best receivers in the draft, and he still got Saquon Barkley. Look at what the defense. Which are we gonna do? Are we gonna give credit to Jalen Hurts for the season he's about to have? Or are we gonna credit everyone else when y'all spent all offseason talking about we're not gonna look the same without AJ? I'm curious, Joe. I'm curious, Joe, because I'm telling you right now, the narrative is coming when the season get to going. And I say around about, let's just say about week 10. We're gonna get to about week 10. The narrative is gonna go from Jalen Hurts don't look a certain way because he ain't got AJ Brown, the Eagles ain't gonna be the same, to now the Eagles back to being a super team week 10. Mark my words. It's gonna be, but he got Mekhi playing like he this and the third and Devontae. It's gonna be all about everybody else, all about the other receivers, Goddard stuff, and Wicks. It's gonna be all about. I mean, you still got Howie Roseman put it. Howie he gonna make some type of move mid-season. You know how it go. You know how it go, Joe. You know how it go, Joe. You know how this goes, and it's gonna go from he can't do it without AJ to dang the Eagles still really that team. How can we knock them down? Knock Jalen Hurts down another peg by saying he's still got this amazing team around him. I'm very interested in seeing about week 10, how this is gonna go, Joe. I just want to point that out, man, because I'm telling you how it's gonna go. It's gonna be that, and it's gonna be. I mean, you got the 7th easiest schedule in the league, mind you. They know this going into the season, Joe. We all see the schedule drop May 14th. We know what the schedule look like. But all offseason up till week 1, they're going to talk about how bad we going to be, Joe. Watch. They're going to talk about how bad we going to be up till week 1. Then come week 10, there's going to be, look at the schedule. Look at the team. Watch. We're going to clip this up. Watch. Watch, Joe. I'm calling it. You going to be my witness. The 20 people watching, y'all going to be my witnesses. Y'all going to be my witnesses. Watch what I tell you.
Yeah. I can't wait, man.
Mm-hmm.
Can't wait. We have no team in the playoffs, Well, you're the next guy. I'm the OKC guy.
Right. Facts.
Oh, yeah,
we got our rooting interest. We ain't got our teams, but we got our rooting interest.
Exactly. All right. Any last words on your Eagles before we move on?
No, that's it, man. I think I got everything out, man. I'm excited, man. I'm excited. Big year for everybody, man. Big year for everybody. I think everybody got something to prove, and I think the Eagles. I think they play their best when they're not talked about in a positive light and everyone has something to prove, from head coach, from owner, GM, head coach, all the way down. I think they're at their best when they playing with something to prove. And I think that the schedule sets them up with enough marquee games to prove themselves, enough talent to prove themselves to come postseason time. Nobody going to say the Eagles ain't tested because they played the Commanders, they played the Rams, they played the Bears. They played some high-level teams. So I'm feeling good, man.
Let's get it, man. Let's
feeling
get it.
Good.
Let's get it. All right, man. So just to wrap up, my last words would be shout out to the whole R2L network. Shout out to the whole R2L family. Shout out to everybody that's watching on Timeout on Ajae's channel. And listen, man, we got R2L Day coming up. And this Tuesday, we are doing the R2L basketball draft. It's a fly. Oh, get this man out of here, man. All right, we got the draft coming up Tuesday, May 27th, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Central Time. And it's a members-only video, so you had to be at least a pro member to watch the video and to get access to it. And this is a pool of players that we're going to pick from. Obviously, Team Dave won last year, so they keep their team. And the rest of us, myself, Tomo, and Mark, would draft between the 15 people in the pool, including AJ is in the pool. All right. So if you are a member or will be a member, you are in the DMV area because it will be in Maryland and PG County. If you want to be part of the drive and be a potential player, let me know. And then we can add you to the pool and make sure you tune in on Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. But I'm excited about this year, man. This upcoming football season, the schedule came out, and I was excited. I do think we got a tough schedule, but I'm looking forward to watching this season and see my boy Jaden Daniels bounce back. Like I said, when the Commanders allowed 24 or less points, he's 12-0. That's an incredible stat. He's 12-0 when they allowed 24 or less. When they allowed 25 or more, It's a different on the record, but it's a different story. All right, it's a different story. It got to be a lot because we won 12 games the first year and we only won. You know, what I'm saying? It got to be a lot of L's. So I don't know, but that's that. Sacramento NBA. What's up? The 7th overall pick. Like, come on, man. We had a number 1 pick one time in Kings history, 1985. You telling me all these bad years we had, we never had a number 1 pick since 1985? That's crazy. 7 overall? Are we serious right now? So I'm upset about that. But good thing about this draft is a star-studded draft, so we can still probably get. They're saying like Flemings from Houston is looking like the projected pick that we might get. He's a 6'4" point guard, kind of do everything, but I kind of want a guy with some size. You know what I mean? Cause that carry a long way. I really want to Ajae Debassi, who don't want him, right? And I was cool with Darren Peterson too, but we'll see what happens, man. I'm kind of disappointed about that. And for baseball purposes, Washington Nationals, we just won a series against the Cubs. They did beat us today, got smacked, but we won 2-1 in the series, and we are second right now in our division, behind the Braves. So shout out to the Braves for being the best record in baseball. But yeah, that's it though. That's my last words.
Yeah, man, my last words, shout out to everybody that's watching on my channel, Time Out or Full Time Out, everybody that's watching from the R2L Network. We appreciate y'all. Everybody that's not a part of those 2 channels watching on Twitter, on Facebook, on YouTube, wherever, we appreciate y'all. Like, subscribe, share. We appreciate all of it. It helps us go. It keeps us going and makes us look forward to doing these shows. I did see a comment earlier that asked us, they love this type of content. Definitely, I forget where I don't know if I'll be able to find out again, but definitely appreciate that love. Definitely appreciate that love. We try to bring this fire content at least once a week. Schedules get a little hectic. So, we try to bring you this content at least once a week. Clutch with Chucky. Appreciate you for that. You saw the Falcons fan? Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. And like I said, subscribe, man. Tune in, man. We here with it. Lakers, listen. Overall, if you told me Luka was going to be out for the playoffs, and you told me that the Lakers would get out of the first round and lose to OKC, get swept even, I would still say that's kind of a successful playoff run for you, because nobody thought we would get out of the first round without Luka. Nobody. Everybody expected. Me and Joe was the only 2 people that was like, they might can win, honestly. Like, the Rockets ain't no world beaters. Like, they could be had. Now, we didn't know KD wasn't going to be available for most of the series, but at the end of the day, we were still like, we kind of confident Lakers can maybe pull this out. And they did so. So ain't no shame in getting swept by OKC when you don't have your best player. It really ain't at this point. OKC, they just that team. They're the young Golden State Warriors, it feels like right now. They're the young Miami Heat. They're the young, whoever you want to compare them to right now from an analytical standpoint, from a stat standpoint. So it is what it is. But you know what you need to do? Look at the Spurs. Look at the Wolves. Look at OKC this offseason and build around your superstar. Build your team to compete against those 3 teams. Against those 2 teams. 3 teams. Build your team to compete against those teams, and I think you will be in a situation for success. Luka don't need a ton. He just need enough. He don't need a ton. He just need enough. Y'all got y'all work cut out for y'all this season, but I, as a Laker fan, am not disappointed. Eagles, the schedule's here, man. You know what I mean? The schedule's here. So y'all can sit back. Y'all can mark y'all calendars. Okay, we're going to play this team here. We're going to play that team there. High Roseman can game plan a little bit more. Jay Hurts, Sean Mannion, everybody with the team, Devontae, Saquon, everybody can game plan, Quinn, Mitchell Cooper, Jalen Carter, everybody can sit back and game plan. You know what I mean? Everybody can sit back and don't be a hater, Kev. I know he ain't with the Mavs no more. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. Did they get something in the lottery? I don't even know. Probably not. But anyway, listen, man, it's here. We here. We live. You know what I'm saying? Let's take this off season. Let's recalibrate. Let's understand the mission ain't changed no matter who in the building. We still got enough, even without Ajae, when he's traded, to compete for it all. You know what I mean? And we in a good place. And the last thing I'm going to say is this, Joe. Man. I can't wait. I can't wait, man. I'm looking at this flyer, man. I'm like, man, I'm gonna get back in the gym tomorrow. I'm gonna hit that treadmill, boy. Get my stretching on, man. I can't wait. I cannot wait. I know I'm not in the chat as much, so I've been missing any trash talk. I'm about to jump in there and see what's been said. I'm ready to get to it, Joe. I ain't gonna. I'm ready to get to it, man. So I'm excited for R2L weekend. I'm excited to get out there for the first time, man. And yeah, man. Just know, Joe. Whatever team I end up on, when it's all said and done, my team gonna remain unfazed.
Unfazed. Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.